What's up, guys? Welcome. How to start with more money in Red Dead Redemption 2 online is going to be the topic of this video. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully I'm going to be able to help you out with this first mission here on how to maximize your money, your items, your animal meat, and skins to realistically walk out with an extra $20 to $30 after you complete this first mission. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So after you pick your character and you go through the cutscenes, you're going to have a couple of missions that you have to do. You are online, but you're not in a public online session. You're in free roam, so you still have the option to go ahead and loot and hunt. What I did is on the way to the Valentine post office, I was just killing every animal. You'll see I have a bunch of pelts on my horse, but you will not be able to save those because you still have a mission coming up where you have to steal a horse. So you can go ahead and hunt everything. You can take the antlers from the buck, the meat. You can hunt squirrel, rabbit, any kind of bird. Take the feathers, and the smaller ones you can store inside your satchel. You will be able to keep those, but you will not be able to keep pelts. So take advantage on your way. Hunt everything you can to maximize your money. So next up, we got to go out and take out the outlaws. This is another in-game mission. So what I'm also going to recommend here is take your time. Kill everybody. Loot everybody, and then you'll see the next clip. You're going to want to make sure that you search the camp and get every single thing possible. Now, some of these guys only have like 11 cents, some of them have 50 cents, but some of them, I mean pretty much every one of them have extra ammo, which is going to be helpful to save you some money. They will also have, you know, gold rings, watches, but make sure you also keep in mind when you're going through the camp, go ahead and search the whole area. Use your eagle eye so you can see what items can be picked up. And you'll see in this clip, I kind of cut half of it out, but I end up getting at least a couple dollars worth of food and cigarettes, and maybe a couple dollars worth of potions. And then you see the last part of this clip where I end up getting a lot more. So you can go into this mission right here between looting everybody and then taking the food. You might possibly be able to get another $5, $6, $7 from all the items that you can collect here, in addition to those animals that you ended up killing for the meat, the antlers, the bird's feathers. All these things are going to add up, and just remember, you're not stressed right now. I have to go and find this last guy. He's going to surrender to me, but I'm not rushing it because nothing will happen. Nobody else will come, so keep that in mind. It's stress-free in the beginning. Make your money. Okay, so we pick up here. I'm pretty much done. You see that guy's waiting. He's not going to run off. He's just going to chill there. He's a little puss. So you saw that. I ended up hitting my eagle eye, and it allowed me to see all these items over here. So yeah, you think a can of baked beans, that's something like maybe 40 cents, 60 cents. You have another can just right there, that's about $1 worth of product that I don't have to buy. And then we come around here, there's a bunch of other stuff. I think earlier in this clip I found some cigarettes, some kind of tonics. So I think I ended up pulling in probably about $5 to $6 worth of stuff. And then, you know, a couple other dollars between watches and loot that I ended up taking off those players. So if you go ahead and follow these steps right here for this first mission, you could literally walk out with an extra $20 to $30. Alright, so after we did that mission, I'm on the way to go meet Clay Davies, which obviously I see some more animals, so I'm going to go ahead and take advantage. You know, don't pay attention in this clip. I have a lot of pelts on my horse. Just remember, the bigger pelts that go on the back of the horse, you will not be able to save, because next mission you're going to go ahead and steal a horse, and then you can go ahead and start saving your pelts. But you can go ahead and take the meat from them. If this was a buck, I could take the antlers, which cost $1 something itself. You know, so you can go ahead and definitely take advantage of the small animals, the birds especially, because you can get a lot of money from the feathers, the meat, the talons, you know, all different stuff. Later on, you're going to notice one good thing to do is take the animal carcasses to the butcher. That animal carcass right there would be about $4 if I took it the way it is. But make sure you skin it so you can get the pelt, you can get the meat, the antlers. All those things are going to add up to another $2 to $3. So that's another tip for you guys. Okay, now this is part where it gets interesting here. You have the mission where you have to do your first multiplayer mission, and you have to go and steal some horses. Now, I've seen a lot of streamers and a lot of people playing, when they go ahead and do this, some people rush through it very quickly. They just try to kill the people, they steal the horses and take off. But you're missing such a huge opportunity to really take advantage of this first mission right now. So you'll see right here, I'm going to go ahead and loot every possible person I get. Some of them give you rings, some of them give you 10 cents, but you always get some ammo. Some people will have more money. And if you do this here, just know, as far as I know, once each player takes the horse to the stable, they are done and their mission ends and you're still on your own. So even if you take forever, you will be on your own. Your other players won't be sitting there waiting for you. They go to the stable, they turn their horse in, they're done. So you can actually take as much time as you need. You can loot every single one of these players, and if you really wanted to, on the way to the stable, you could hunt some more animals. Now just to keep in mind, you're not going to be able to keep those big pelts, but you will be able to keep all the animal meat, the hearts, the antlers, any little things that you get, feathers. All these things are going to add up tremendously. You really wouldn't think about how much money that you get from all this stuff, but I think during this first mission, and I could have pushed it a little bit more, I think I realistically ended up walking out with an extra 20 to, let's say, $25, $30 just between money and then extra items. I mean, sometimes you pick up gun oil, that's $1.50. You pick up tonics that are $2.50. You know, so you really should take advantage of this. Like I said, your teammates aren't sitting there like, oh, what the hell, hurry up, we're waiting for you. They're on their way, they're killing some enemies, they're done, and you're on your own. You will have a couple more people that come into the camp after you. Just take them out. All that is more money. You see that gun oil I just picked up? That's $1.50. So some people are really stressed on, oh, I have to get the best horse, I want to get to the stable first. You can do that, just risk knowing that you're going to be missing out on possibly $10, $15 worth of items and money. And then as well, on the way back, if you want to, if you see any animals, go ahead and hunt those. Take those little skins, those things add up. You take like a squirrel skin, it's like $1.40. Those fit right in your satchel. You take, the bird feathers, sometimes you get 10 of them. They're like 25, 40 cents a piece. I mean, these are all small things, but if you add up all these things that I'm doing, you legit could start out with an extra $20 to $30, maybe more, depending on how much you want to go ahead and hunt birds and small animals. All these things will add up, so you could start off the game with more money than you get for doing that first mission here. Alright, so now I gotta go ahead and deliver the horse to the stable, but you notice I come across this little camp here, or I'm in Valentine, and I go ahead and see there's a can. There's also some smoked meat. You might not think individually they're not that much money, but I think that can could be anywhere from 40 to 80 cents. That smoked meat, or the venison, is somewhere where maybe another 50 cents to $1 possibly. So just wandering in this camp, we end up making like another $1.50. Keep in mind too, another way to go ahead and loot, use your eagle eye. I know I can't get in this box, but I never would have saw that if this was like a chest or something. I might have overlooked it. I pick up another pack of cigarettes, which is another couple bucks. So just on this stop here, I probably made at least $3, $3.50, and that all adds up. So at this point, we just delivered the horse, and then they ended up giving it back to us. So now you can go ahead and save your pelts. You can put your animal skins or carcasses on. And if you look at that turkey right there, I think for the actual turkey itself, it might be anywhere from $1.50 to $2 for the carcass. And then you have the feathers, you have the meat from inside. If you were to go ahead and take a buck, you could go ahead and take the antlers, which are $1.60, the carcass, which is $4, and then you have the meat from inside. So if you do this and you're still in this first mission, you can store a lot of this stuff inside your satchel. When you get to your camp, what will happen is after the cutscene, all your animal parts will be on the ground. You just got to pick them up, go to Valentine or whatever, and go ahead and sell them. You're really going to get a lot of money if you pay attention to these steps. Alright, so this is the last step. I got to go meet Crips at camp, and then that ends that mission, and you'll be in the online free roam. You'll notice when you get to camp, though, after that cutscene, all your pelts and animals will be on the ground. You just got to pick them up, put them back on, and go sell them at the butcher in Valentine. And you'll be surprised if you follow what I said, how much extra money you will have compared to a lot of players that just rush through. That's $4 right there. $4 ain't much, you think, but in this game, it's huge. All these things are going to add up to a lot of money. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, guys.